So also, how's it going, Skycast? Sorry. So for Cloudpunk, I think the thing that really gets me about it is I think some of the collection, some of the mechanics feel like the game was intentionally like gamified, and it delays the story. Like, it's like, oh, go around and collect all this stuff so you can learn about the side story. Well, I'm interested in the side story. So now I kind of have to do errands as I'm playing the game, not knowing if I'm ever going to end up in that district. So, you know, it's just like, okay, well, let's clear out this area. Let's clear out this area. And I don't think, like, I think the atmosphere of the game is really cool, but very similar to the last one I was just playing, it can only carry the game so far, right? The story is what I'm interested in. What's going on with the, you know, Korra and all that. And so I feel like with the, you know, like having to constantly like zip around to get these other pieces and parts and do a lot of additional stuff is a little much. Sometimes. Let's talk to this person.
Hey, hi. Hello there. I saw you earlier delivering parcels. Are you Cloudpunk?
Sorry,
no.
I have to go.
Wait, don't be like that. Listen, I know you're Cloudpunk. I just want to ask something.
And who are you?
Don V. I work for the Inquirer.
Oh.
A reporter. Oh, no way, Mr. V.
Not Mr. I hate when people do that. Just call me Don.
Shit, me too. Sorry, Don.
Look, you don't need to talk to me, but I'm investigating corp corruption. You're from the East, right? No one from out that way loves the corps.
What do you need to know?
You delivered to the Spire, right?
Yeah, it was a pizza.
That's your question?
Just confirm something for me. Are they ordering pizzas via express delivery up there? The CEO of Entech says that all corps are on a spending freeze till the end of the day in sympathy for the famine in District 6.
Will I get in trouble for saying anything to you?
Probably, and so will I. You ever meet an investigative reporter in Nivalis before?
He's dead.
Nope.
That's because they're all at the bottom of the sea. So...
Yes, they ordered pizza.
Okay.
I knew it. Here, take this. I tip all my sources. Makes them less likely to sell me out to CorpSec. Thanks, Cloudpunk.
Okay then. It's really important not to mistake calmness, civility, logic, and truth. No, I agree, and I don't think everybody needs empathy. But I think there are situations where we've been so poisoned against granting empathy to people that we won't grant it to anyone. Some folks. So yeah, the Lion's Head folks. Sorry, Sky. There's 50 threads in my mind right now. I've never heard of Syndicate. It's an old DOS game. So is it like an adventure game? Is it like one of the platformers, a la what's the or is it like a text-based game? Empathy isn't necessarily acceptance. True. Did I see the Ubisoft presentation? Yes, I still haven't gotten my copy of Watch Dogs 2, and I'm not happy. Now, where's my car? I agree that empathy isn't acceptance. My major thing is that we're not willing to grant even a little bit of empathy to some people because we don't like what they represent. Let's listen to this call from Control while I continue to think.
The weirdest job came up. There's not much pay in it, though.
Okay.
I could do weird, as long as it's not some other rich asshole.
Definitely not. The moisture farmers in the vents are starving. They need emergency rations. This job takes you pretty far, all the way out of Nivalis.
What? Really?
Yeah, in a technical sense at least. The vents are outside CorpSec jurisdiction.
Oh, I'm really curious what this area looks like.
Just outside the Nivalis city limits. They're below the city, actually, in the maintenance frame that supports the infrastructure.
And people live there?
You know that already, actually.
They eat mold and algae that grows on the steam vents.
But they're free.
It's a high price to pay for freedom, kid.
I'll do it.
Pick up the packages from Cloudpunk HQ, and I'll send you a nav point down into the vents.
All right. I'm actually going to come over here to finish this. I also want to stop there. Okay. Watch Dogs Legion looks amazing. How's it going, Vetch? Chowder came out. That's cool. That's awesome, Vetch. I'm glad it came out good. Yeah, I'm not sure about those games. Hard to describe beyond this. So it's a top-down, like, turn-based strategy style game. I'll have to look it up. Let's have to look it up. I'm sure I can find it out there if I look hard enough like an adult. It's instead of being like, no, describe it to me in great detail. I could just look it up. I have Google. All right, I'm gonna go over to Avalon Heights and Valhalla. I still need to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so I haven't had a chance. I wanted to play Origins and Odyssey. Those were gonna be two of my off-stream games, and I never touched them. I never touched Origins because it was freezing, which was terrible. And then Odyssey, I just haven't had a chance to play because I was finishing up Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay. How are you tonight, Justin, by the way? It's also old as fuck, so there's that. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let's park. The only thing I ever know Lion's Head for is for... you know, Fable. Like people are making Valhalla made Black Flag and they know what they're doing. Doing well at the moment. Yeah, Fable. Failstar, how many friends talk about things like you're dull for a million years, just Googling everything as a recent invention? No. The thing is I could look it up instead of grilling somebody, you know what I mean? Like trying to steal the same story notes from Witcher 3 and fighting God of War 5. I mean, but both of those are good things. Like, the one thing, though, that I have to say is when I think open world games, right? So in the case of, what did I pick up, by the way? Memory chip, okay. In the case of, so I just finished Red Dead Redemption 2, right? Which is, if you haven't played it, it's a fantastic experience. It really is. You're missing out, because I was missing out until I played it. The one thing that I have to say about an open world game and open world games in general, that if developers want to make an interesting title, they need to get away from. You'd love to see me try it, so you mentioned you try an old DOS game. I can write it down. I've got so many games to play, but I could put it on a list. Oh man, I don't even have DOSBox loaded on this. But I could put it on a list somewhere. Here, let me do that. Let me not lie. Hold on. Let me not lie. Let me throw this on my Google Sheets. But the thing with Red Dead Redemption 2, and even Red Dead Redemption 2 didn't do it quite right, but they got close. The whole world technically is still threatening, and I think as we go forward with open world games, getting more powerful should not make the world less threatening, and it shouldn't be done through HP pools and level balancing. Okay, Syndicate DOS game. Hold on. Oh, come on. Got it. Okay, it's on my list. The world is so spooky. There's just so much going on, but it's just like you could just like get attacked by a cougar, and you're just dead in RDR2. And it's like what? Like, and you're not happy about it. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I got eaten by a cougar, but it makes it so that like I don't just like go to the starting zone and I'm just invulnerable, or get mauled by a bear. All of those are things that can happen. And, you know, when you're playing The Witcher 3, for example, if you head back to the starting zone, you're just destroying everything in one hit. And there's a lot of side quests, and the quality of the side quests more than makes up for anything in The Witcher 3, because it's all like getting an actual story mission with some of the side quests and some of the major side quests. There's always intrigue. But I don't know. Corpsec flyer, need that. I'm sure for some door I can't enter. Let's see, where else? Probably over here. Yeah, this is an awful area. But yeah, just in comparison, like when I think open world games. So I know like Odyssey, right, had a leveling, and so did Origins. And when I saw that, it just kind of made me go, it's just another like you kind of got to grind to get levels. Of course, Ubisoft wanted you to pay. In some of their games. I think they want you to pay in Odyssey as well. I know Origins had it. They want you to pay to speed up the game. Good Lord. And there are some whales out there that pay that. That's crazy. What did I get? What did I get? Oh my god, another used battery. It's my favorite kind of battery. I think. Actually, no, it's probably my least favorite kind of battery. But yeah, like open world, like just needs to. It's the default game type now. It's fairly pure. At least it's a fairly pure DOS game. No tweaking necessary. Then you want music or sounds. Well, I kind of like music and sounds. Whales don't have time for that BS. They got oceans to swim. That's very fair, meow. They don't have time to be playing games. They just got to play the games. Leaky batteries 100% better. Yeah. Get the battery acid out of there. Get that in your soup. A little battery acid in your soup. It's good eating. Okay. Let's go over here. I got this. I definitely got this emo haircut. I look like I listened to not My Chemical Romance. I was thinking of another really good, like it was a screamo emo band. Let me think. You know, the tight jeans. It's been such a long time since no, not Fall Out Boy. I'm thinking about like more like almost like the ones that kind of crossed into the new metal genre. No, not my. I just said not My Chemical Romance. Who are you? How about MCR? For fuck's sake. Had a long life of music. What kind of music do you enjoy right now, Sky? I love music. Thanks, Hero, for MCR. Dead Z. I've never heard of Dead Z. Oh, God. August Burns Red. There's one. There's one. That's one. Big brain. Linkin Park. Okay. I can accept Linkin Park. That's an acceptable answer. Back in their opening days. I know as an angsty teen. Absolutely. Absolutely listen to some Linkin Park. Mindless Self-Indulgence. Mindless Self-Indulgence is such a weird project. Even when you listen to it now, like as an adult, it's such an odd project because they were like some of the, like it was one of the first bands that I could think of that like did this bizarre rap, like they really did whatever they wanted and they got popular, and so there's something I can appreciate about that DIY aesthetic. I was gonna say Corpsec Flyer let me in here, I think, because boy, they were just odd. Like it was just, what a strange musical project that is. I mean, it still exists too, I believe. Going old school, how about Depeche Mode? Well, that's not screamo, but they made songs that are intentionally to trigger people. Yeah, I mean, they did a good job. I think, I mean, parents were horrified at mindless self-indulgence. I'm gonna skip this, I guess. It's a non-critical item, non-story related, and I apparently missed it, so. I mean, people who come to my stream early, I sincerely apologize, but they have a good idea of what I listen to nowadays. Triggers and makeup set triggers the first definition of set off PTSD attacks. Makeup set. They intentionally were trying to make people upset. Also, thank you for calling me Gaabage. Appreciate it. I appreciate this. What was their most... They had one, like, really popular song. Like, what was... I gotta go look this up now. They had one really popular song. That, like, breached the mainstream. Only the hipsterest music for Failstar. It's very true. Wasn't straight to video. My music at the start of stream. Why? That's why I make my ears bleed. Yeah. Listen, I'm all for... What was it? I don't remember. I don't even remember what album it would have been off of. You'll rebel to... Okay, it's got to be off of You'll Rebel to Anything. I think Stupid MF was the one that... I think that was the one that I heard. Oh, I Hate Jimmy Page is another one that I heard a lot of. I Hate Jimmy Page. Yep. That was, I mean, that was, I'm not playing that because those lyrics are pretty aggressive, to say the least. But that was one of them. But yes, they intentionally were there to upset people. Like Chopin, yes. Recommend this game by Steam, so I was wondering what it's like. Seems very interesting. Not sure how much I'll play it. It's short, Sky. Honestly, you could probably get a lot out of it. You could probably get the same experience out of it watching, like, half an hour of it and then going and reading a synopsis. You'll get the same experience. I personally, like, wouldn't recommend paying full price for this, based on how many flippin' games I've purchased. This is probably one that it's neat. Let me take that back. I'm taking that back. This is not a great game for me personally to stream because there's a lot of talking and I don't want to talk over it because I think the story is really good. It's a great curl up for a couple of evenings in a corner with a blanket. How do I need to go away from here and lay down and play and imagine yourself in a cyberpunk universe. Like that's what it is. Am I up or down? Where am I? Okay, I just need to go to the other side. Okay, I got it. But yeah, it's not. I definitely wouldn't. Yeah, it's a cool visual novel. It's very similar. Like I get a very similar feel from like the story it's telling. Like everything it's doing is like Valhalla. If you've ever played that, it's just not presented as a visual novel, but there's a visual novel underneath it. Because the gameplay is very limited. You drive your car, you deliver packages, you find things. Like that's it. And once you're done marveling at the city, so you call it an escapist cyberpunk. Yeah, I think that's a fair assumption on it. Once you're done marveling at the city, once that's worn off, and it is real cool, but once that's worn off, there isn't much. I don't think there's much left. The gameplay kind of feels shoehorned in. So it's not an unenjoyable experience. It's just, it's like, there's another game that I would never stream, but that I strongly recommend everybody play, which is Little Inferno. Little Inferno is like such a good game for, on a winter day in a slightly cold room. You get a blanket, you get a mug of hot cocoa, and you play your way through the entirety of Little Inferno. That I do that almost every year. I'll play it once. It's like a comfort game for me. Because it's sweet, it's weird. So yeah, that's the sort of game, like that's the kind of place I'd classify Cyberpunk in. A mug of potato chowder, exactly. All nice and hot. Like, and all of it should be too hot so you don't drink it right away, right? You don't drink or eat it right away. Like, you're playing the game and you like take a sip and you're like, ooh, it's still, it's still too warm. And then you play the game a little bit more and then it cools, then it cools off. And then you're like, oh yeah, like this is the perfect temperature for me to eat and drink this now, because I've been playing a Little Inferno for 20 minutes. That's what it should be. That's how I want it to go. Oh God, let's go get repairs. Cool, a nice hot mug of potato chowder. That's an ideal world. Ever tried human management games and never completed them yet? Yeah, I don't know if all the games from them are the same sort of winners as Little Inferno. Because I tried, they do another one after Little Inferno that wasn't was it just Billions? I don't remember which one it was. The HR one. I think it's just those two, or they did 3 of them. I don't remember, but Little Inferno is always my favorite. I wanted it. I never got it, and luckily, I didn't, because it's not like I played a ton of it. But I never got it on the Wii U. But on the Wii U, for how much of a system that system was, boy, that was like the perfect delivery mechanism for it, because they had the catalog on the Wii U screen on the main controller. That was such a good idea, design-wise. All right, let's go talk to Evelyn and get a little more of her story. Our neighbor. Hello, Evelyn.
I have more of the cards. Maybe enough?
Sorry.
Everything is becoming clearer.
Okay.
Is that good?
I feel incredible pain.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, Evelyn. What do you remember?
Dr. Zizic and I had an argument. She said I should forget what happened, put it behind me, and move on. I wanted to die.
Do you remember what it was that made you feel like you couldn't go on?
At the periphery, I met someone. Someone I cared very deeply for.
Did something happen to them?
Yes, they fell in love.
With who?
With me.
So what was the problem?
I cared for them deeply, but I could not love them.
You shouldn't feel guilty about that.
You do not understand. I could not love them, no matter how much I wanted to. I am not built to feel it.
I see. But if you cared for them, then that's...
It is not the same as loving them. What I felt was like being able to taste, but not swallow. Being able to see the sun, but not feel its warmth on my face. I was walking towards a deep, blue, infinite sea, but the tide was rolling out, and no matter how fast I ran, there was always sand beneath my feet. All I wanted to do was swim, but for me, there was only an endless shore.
I still don't get it.
I think the writing is
Some androids can't
fantastic.
love, and yet still they feel whole. Some can, and they can feel everything. For me, it is much worse. I can feel the hole inside me where love should be, and I can feel that it is not there.
Do you remember anything else about the periphery? About Dr. Zizic?
I remember little. I struggle to picture their face, but I remember that I was the one that posted the punch card under your door. The first one.
Why?
I asked Dr. Dzizic to change my core programming, to forbid me from searching for the lost memories. I knew you traveled through the city. You might find them. You might help me recover my memories.
So you lied to me.
Do you understand why?
Do you?
No, but I want to.
Okay. Oh, boy. That was... Whew. Kind of intense there.
What you looking for? Whatever it is, I got it.
Whatever, I got it. All right. Let's sell some stuff. I think I need some money. I'm gonna go upgrade my apartment a little bit. These are all specific limbs books. These are worth a lot, but I wonder if there's something special. Because you could sell anything, and I don't want to sell anything that I'm actually going to use. So I think we're good. I think I'm good there. Done.
Thanks.
Let's go see what kind of upgrades we could
Hey,
do
come back anytime, lady.
the apartment. But yeah, and that's why I think the writing is top notch. You know what else? You know what other game had great writing? Is the Red Strings Club. We played that on stream once. Boy, that was an intense game. That one made you think. If you haven't played that one, anybody, that's another one that... Not Fallout 5. Fallout. Well, there's the fish tank.
Ah. That is awesome.
Let's get a... Let's see. Let's get a pizza.
Oh, cool.
All right. 1 pizza a month. Random pizza delivery. Where's the fish tank? Oh, that's really cool. It's like flowers. Oh, there's the fish tank. Look at that. No. Can't see any fish in there. Poor homeless doggo. I mean, he's in the Hova. He's fine. Well, he wouldn't fit in there anyway. Too small for Camus. It's too small for Camus. No. No Camus guilt. This is a Camus guilt-free stream. Look at that pizza. All right. Fallout 5. You mean Fallout 76? That did not elicit. That elicited some sort of emotions in me. I don't remember which ones. Well, we definitely want to get the other punch cards here. Oh, man. But yeah, Red Strings Club, so good. What was another? Oh God, and it definitely need to. I'm gonna have to donate to them because they released, and I just didn't. I wanted to donate. I didn't have money at the time. I do now. I need to go back and do that. Crypt Worlds Underworlds. They released it's not a beta. It's kind of a beta. It was like an almost complete product. Because somebody needed, it was for medical expenses. One of the ladies who develops games for them, or develops games. I think it's her partner, girlfriend, whatever. I don't know if they're married, but I think Red Strings Club, the only recent stream of it is Russian. Oh, it's such a good game. Yeah, so I gotta go donate and to get the game because we gotta play that. Crypt Worlds Underworlds. Woo. We'll probably play Crypt Worlds first. We'll probably play Crypt Worlds again. I've been wanting to. I've been like, oh man, when that comes out, we gotta play the original, right? Right? Oh, can't wait. It's all cowboys, meow. It's all cowboys. All right, Hero, have a good one, bud. Yeah, the Red Strings Club is if you like a story game and cyberpunky stuff, that game messed me up, and it will mess you up. How's it going, Dirtus? How you doing, bud? Hello there. Oh God. Okay. You gotta park. I'm doing good, bud. Yeah, we gotta play more Crypt Worlds, and then we gotta do Underworlds. I don't know if the story's done though.
We are going away from the city?
Oh,
We don't
Camus.
like the city.
Not really, Camus. We're just going through to the vents below.
It won't be like home?
I don't think so.
Is it dangerous?
We're trying to save these people from starving, Camus. I think they'll be glad to see us. It's worth the risk.
Do you think this is nice food for the people?
I think it's all they're getting, and I'm surprised they're getting it.
I hope they like it.
Me too, Camus.
Oh, Camus. Best character. Hands down. So wonderful. So wholesome. He's such a wholesome virtual doggo. All right, let's go and tell the Falconer about Norman the Falcon. Real quick here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think I could I should probably drop my camera to only capture in 30 FPS. I wonder if that'll make a difference. I have gotten everything here. I need to go here and talk to whoever that is. So let me make a stop there. Oh, I forgot to make a stop at the other area. All right, well, we'll have a chance, I'm sure. So from what I've gathered, with what I've understood, these are solo stories. The ones with red outlines are like quest stories. If they're not specific quests, like in the case of Evelyn, it's a specific quest. But for just people, it's just people you meet. Okay, I need to go to the end of the street, take a right, then take a left. Oh God. Okay. Turn the car. Turn the car. Oh Lord. Okay. Oh, okay. I can drive. You know, I'm out on the road regularly. You know me, just a person out there driving. It's a normal thing. Should you be scared? I don't know. Do you live near me? Actually, I'm a super straight. Artyom!
Excuse me, I can't help but notice you have an artificial hand.
Oh, I have his hand.
Maybe you can help me find someone.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah? Who you looking for?
Someone who lost a hand. I found this in the trash.
Well, I think you got the wrong guy, yes? I got this beauty last week. You're titanium. Don't want no flesh. I'm going the other way.
Did you go to the limb clinic? How would I find someone who had lost a hand? They're not supposed to just throw these away, right?
Don't know. Don't care
Just
about
throw away
flesh,
the
to be
hand.
honest, lady.
Maybe you don't drive with the keyboard. Well, listen.
You really want to help? Maybe
I'm kind of close
let
to you.
me
You are
see.
nervous. No, I'm
I know
a
the
super safe
bodyguard
driver.
squad around this way. Maybe I can get it back to them. Some mothers like to keep their old flesh.
Here it is.
Here you go. Have a hand.
Well, damn, this is mine.
Seriously?
Yeah, it has my ring on it. They said they was gonna donate it to someone.
Oh.
Can I have it back?
Of course.
Sure.
Here, have the human hand I
Oh,
found.
no, I don't want to touch that. Can you just take the ring off and give it to me?
I guess. Ew, here you go.
Thanks, lady. You can keep the hand.
Great.
Have some limbs too, as a reward like. I really love this ring.
All right, cool. All right, we got the achievement handy. No, absolutely. I mean, I don't drive with the keyboard. No, I am actually a super safe driver. Everybody tells me how lame I drive. But they quickly realized, like, I've had a few folks in my car who, like, they're talking about how I drive like a grandma. And then even one of my friends was like, you Failstar, you person who is concerned for our lives. Yeah, I don't want to get into a car accident. I am not going to be the cause of death. I've been pulled over once in my life for speeding, and I was speeding. It was a little dumb, but the cop did not give me a ticket. So let me just run into that pole really quick while I talk about how cops are not giving me tickets. The cop did not give me a ticket, so everything was good. Great driver. No, oh, wait a minute. What are you linking? oh God. Okay. You're welcome. What did you link? I feel like clips and highlights come back to bite me. Oh man. Is it just me running into things in Cloudpunk, or are we way back? Oh yeah. Yeah, gotta stop. I'm gonna go return, or I'm gonna go talk to the Falcon guy before I go to the Morrow here. Listen, I'm an awesome driver. I don't know what you all are talking about. Fantastic driving skills. Oh man, whoa. No. Okay. I kind of just want to work from home tomorrow. I might just work from home tomorrow. I don't feel like going into the office. I'm just sitting here thinking about it. I'll make that decision in the morning. Let's go talk to this guy because we saw his Falcon in the Spire. Like, I'm supposed to physically go into the office tomorrow, but it really doesn't matter, and I don't feel like it. I have to go down. Oh, wait, what? Ah! Curses! But yeah, when I played Crip Worlds the first time, like that was really early when I started streaming again. Like that was probably, wasn't that like the first weird game night? I think it was. That was a classic. I really think it was just me, Meow, and Kubrak. I don't think anybody else was hanging around during that time. That's good times. It's classic, but I just want to show that game to as many, like if I ever got rated by like an enormous streamer, I think the first thing I would do is quit whatever I was playing and launch Crypt
Hey,
Worlds.
I saw your bird. I mean your falcon, Norman. What happened?
We had a disagreement.
He disagreed with his Falcon.
So you let him go?
Let is not the word I would use.
So Norman escaped?
He clawed my eye. If I catch him,
Jeez.
I will skin him.
You have to be careful with wild animals.
I told you, he is not a wild animal. Where did you see him?
The slums. Deep in the slums. You know the part that smells like sulfur in the low levels?
Yes.
Well, lower than that.
Right. Time to teach that bird a lesson.
There's advanced robots to be able to lie and be like, yeah, these kids are mine. I didn't build them from old TVs. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, the androids, I think it's really tough to tell, especially who's an android and who isn't. Although, well, so apparently there was a war at some point that got everybody on the same page about androids. Androids revolted and they got rights. But so you're having the previous versions and the newest versions. Like what is the game? Detroit. Beyond Human. That one asks a lot of questions about AI and androids. I haven't actually played it. I don't remember who I watched playing it. Critical. I watched Critical play it. Yeah, that one asks a lot of interesting questions about what it is to be human and what an android would and wouldn't do. Or may gain the capability of that you're not expecting. You're for Talos Principle for Ethics. I feel really bad about Okay, Talos Principle, I just solved the puzzles. I didn't flippin' do anything with the story. I skipped over the whole thing, and I feel bad about it. I don't feel good about it. I'm not like, oh, Ryan, I skipped over, but I did. I was... Okay, I need to... I'm gonna clear out this zone of stuff here. I don't feel good about it. But I completed all the puzzles. Well, most of the puzzles. Not the DLC puzzles. But I did it. It happened. Listen, I played the game. I launched it more than once. How about that? Is that the best way I should use to describe the Talos Principle? Listen, I launched it more than once. That much we know. Maybe look at some notes, you'll learn something. It's possible. It's possible. That's something I'm super addicted to. Like, I ruined, I mean, it's hard to ruin Red Dead Redemption 2 because it's a prequel, so you already know who's gonna live and who's gonna die, kind of. But I managed to ruin it when I was looking something up. But I am the worst when it comes to movie spoilers, game spoilers, reading about games in advance. I know nothing about this one, which is good. But I am just the worst when it comes to stuff like that. I already know. Like, I could have theoretically played The Last of Us 2. We own a PS4. We own one. I could have bought it. Did I read the entire plot? Yes. Did I read it the day it came out? Uh-huh. That one and The Witness. Oh, The Witness. Oh, God. Never again. That's the game when I knew. That's how I knew that I wasn't smart. The Witness taught me one thing. It was how dumb I was. Oh, man. Yeah. That was a mean game. I don't think I've ever felt stupider playing a game than I felt The Witness. And a lot of people were describing like that. Oh, you solved the puzzle. You get the relief. Oh, you finally did it. You worked it out. Yeah, Kubrick helped me with that entire game. I miss Kubrick when I play puzzle games. He sleeps at a more reasonable time nowadays, but I'm telling you what, every time I play a puzzle game, I'm like, where's Kubrick? Help! But yeah, oh man, that was just a nightmare playing that one. But it did. I mean, I gotta say, like, boy, did it have a lot of cool things. Like, it was so hard, but man. Like the secret puzzles and like all that stuff, it was so creative. So creative. And I can't say I've played a puzzle game since then that really manipulated the world as well as that game did. Cause I played through Superliminal, and if you haven't played that one and you like puzzle games, guys, you should check it out. Very good. And then Manifold Garden, which I'm playing right now. Both really cool. But just, they don't have like that. They definitely don't have the same impact on me as The Witness did, as much as I hated trying to solve those puzzles. Okay. Time is it's already 9:20. Man. The other thing I'm starting to work on, so once I finish Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm starting to work on Disco Elysium off stream. I tried it on stream before, but I think I ranted about this last time, which basically results in I don't want to hear myself talk and read things out loud for 3 hours, which is what you have to do for a lot of the text. I keep trying to start that. I keep getting false starts. Super Liminal doesn't exactly draw your focus. It was really cool. I liked how they presented the puzzles, but I mean, it's just a pure puzzle game. It was also a short experience. We beat it in one night, right? Yeah. It was one night. It was like 2 hours. Yeah, we beat it, and then I retired early. I remember. Have the text reading as you was Shadowrun? Yeah. The more text there is, like, I read really fast. The reason I was discussing that is because when I was trying to talk about all my flaws. That one stream, and we got through one. But that's because I read so far ahead that when I'm speaking, I stumble over my words like nobody's business. And it makes it frustrating for me to read, and I have to assume it's frustrating to watch. It's probably endearing for about 5 minutes, and then once the whole stream goes that way, people are like, okay, I'm not gonna listen to this fucking guy not read the word tenuous correctly 5 times out loud. Alright, we got 2 people to talk to here and a few key items. Who we talking to? Yeah, really fast too, kind of like I played Doki Doki. Oh, jeez. I've never played Doki Doki. It got spoiled for me almost instantly. Somebody spoiled it in a Discord I was in. Let's talk to Andy. Hi, Andy.
Excuse me. I am not usually permitted to speak, but I need help.
I'm really busy.
It will only take a moment.
Really busy.
Really busy, Andy.
I have no one else to ask.
No one else but the million people walking past as we speak? I need to stop talking to randos on the street.
You do me more kindness by acknowledging me than anyone else has shown.
Damn it. What do you want?
A ride.
What?
I knew it.
Andy, no.
I will pay you.
Oh, no.
I'm not a taxi.
I know. Cloudpunk, right? I recognize your car. You're a delivery driver. So deliver me.
I deliver packages, not people. You're not a package.
I can turn into one.
Actually, I am.
Listen, this has been lovely, but I have to...
I am not lying. Look at my ID card. Here it is.
Okay, it lists your owner. Weird.
What?
That doesn't make you a package, though.
It makes me property. Ask your automata.
Camus, can you check this ID? 1, 14, 4, 25, 4, 15, 12, 12.
Property belonging to an android called Sarinam. Citizenship voluntarily revoked last month. If found, return to owner.
Interesting.
I told you. Will you take me back to Sari? I'll pay you. You can't even get in trouble. It's not far.
I guess. Get in
Oh,
there.
this is going to make me go right back into my car, which I didn't want to do. That sucks. Because I can't land. All right. It's not very far, though. True.
So,
oh, yes, it is.
your
It's further than
property?
Yes.
And you want to go back to your owner? Don't slaves want to escape?
I'm not a slave.
Darn it. Wasn't there a new game that came out that was in the same vein as Doki Doki? I'm trying to remember. It was another horror visual novel that subverted the same
Being
expectation.
the property of a rich android is my career. Just like driving deliveries is yours.
Okay, I get it.
I do not get it.
Yeah, actually, I don't get it either. Do you need help to run away?
No. I love my work.
How is being owned by someone else work?
Supply and demand. It's economics.
What do you supply?
Sex.
Oh.
Oh no, how does that... Why... No, don't tell me.
I am curious. Tell me.
No, Camus.
Damn it, I'm curious too.
Oh, Jesus.
I am only qualified to provide my services to Smooth Skins.
I gotcha.
But I offer a range of services.
Smooth skins?
It means androids with humanoid dermis. Rubber.
Why are we talking about sex robots right now? Camus, you're not helping.
Synthetic flesh or plastic. You know, the androids that look a lot like humans. Not the boxy ones.
Right. And you...
Many androids look back on the long period when they were used as sex dolls by humans as a shameful period.
It was shameful.
Yes, but some of the androids now have an interest in reversing the roles. They want to have sex with humans who behave and respond. Or rather, don't respond. Like sex dolls.
Oh no, like for revenge?
Not exactly. More like a, how would you say it? A kink.
Ooh.
A kink.
I find this very interesting.
Why would that not be topic of a happy slave? Fair enough.
Is it not interesting?
Is it
It's
not
weird.
interesting?
Sex is weird.
Yes, I agree. Weird and interesting.
It just seems so seedy.
Sex work is work. I make people happy. I'm good at what I do.
But does this android need to own you? Do you need to give up your personhood for them?
That's what makes it real for my clients. If I didn't really give up my autonomy, it would just be a game.
Maybe it would be okay if it was just a game. People are into role play, right? Aren't you putting yourself in danger by letting someone own you?
I am, but I trust my clients.
I have a question about the sex.
Oh God,
I can't
Camus.
believe we're talking about this.
How do you do sex?
Well, they want a sex doll, or something like a sex doll. So, a lot of the time, I just lie there.
Didn't android sex dolls have more functions?
Later models did, but the early ones just lay there. Sometimes they made noises.
Fascinating.
I'm not sure I can go through with this.
Please, just leave me at the vinculum ascender. My owner will collect me from the spire.
I don't know. Camus, I think maybe we should take Andy somewhere else. What do you think?
I am not sure. Where could we take him?
Midtown? At least he'd be safe there.
No.
Safe, with no money, no job, and no owner?
Maybe it is better to leave him in Midtown. I don't think people should be able to stop being people and become things instead.
Me neither.
But it is what I want.
Quiet, I need to think.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take him there. I'm gonna take him where he wants because he wants to go there. Failstar, I'm the kind of hype Black Clover is current fight right now. Oh, okay, now I have to start reading it again, Snarfy. World famous Terraria streamer Snarfy Bobo. Now I have to read Black Clover again. Okay. All right. I'll start reading it tonight. Yeah, I know. It takes like 5 minutes to get caught up. Well, it depends on how far back I am. You don't know. I mean, you know, I got at least to the time jump.
Thank you for respecting my choice.
Nothing's changed,
I
so you
think you
shouldn't be
should
hyped.
reconsider.
Yeah, somebody's gotta
Here's your
die.
money. Goodbye.
Can we kill somebody,
Can't believe
please?
He is an object. He seems so much like a person.
I'm
Also,
not so
bark.
sure.
Can I ask another question?
70 ever ends the last time I told you to read it.
Absolutely not.
Accurate. Oh boy. Yeah, I hear you, Spiffy. Barky's corking the world. Oh, did I get this working? I think I got this working, actually. Where's the cam? I think this really. Oh, Jesus. Excuse me. I think the Spiffy cam is working. Let me see. Yeah, it is. I don't know what I did to fix it. Oh, it was. It's frozen. Oh. Okay, hold on. Calm down. Oh my gosh. I like to show people the source of my ire. Deactivate. Activate. Yeah, there we go. Okay, great. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, there he is. There's the loud little freaking. Uh-huh. 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 Okay. Yeah, uh-huh. All right. Okay. Hi, Lacey. Hi, Lacey. She does like the camera. Okay. All right. Enough exploiting my dogs. Oh. That's a good bork. Yeah. Ah. Throw the ball. Listen, Snarfy. Listen, if you want to come over you can come over anytime you want and throw the ball for them. You will have hours. Feel free. Feel free. All right, come on over. Anytime you want. You can take them outside. You can throw it all night. Please. How long is it going to take me to get there from here? I don't actually know physically where you are. I think I kind of know where you are, and I think it's 2 hours. If I remember correctly. You know where vaguely I live. Yeah. So, it's where Billy used to live. Yeah, that's where you are. If you want to swim through really far 40 times so the dog will get sick of it, how long does the sick of it face? I have no idea, and he just gets tired. He never gets sick of it. And then the other thing, so you got Spiffy, right? Spiffy demands ball throws constantly. Lacey, the rough collie, I've never reached a limit with her. I have thrown it for her for a solid hour, back and forth, and she will not stop. I'm pretty sure she would explode before she stopped. 100%. But Spiffy gets tired. Like in a field with one of those throwing arm things for extra distance. Well, here's the thing. So I'd love to be able to do that, but she would just run away because she's a doofus. So she doesn't do back and forth very well, and she gets distracted super easily. Let's talk to Janet. Hey, Janet.
Excuse me. I see your name tag there. Mortame.
Do you know what happened to Bob?
Bob Mortame? I found a memory card with that name.
Oh, thank God. They still haven't found his...
Hava?
Body.
Oh, God.
He was in a big crash. The traffic signals all changed to purple at the main junction in Denver.
What does purple mean?
Over 100 vehicles. The city has gone insane.
I'm so sorry. So this is probably yours. Please take it.
Thank you.
I guess it fell all the way down here after the accident.
Yes.
Morkbot, yeah.
3 sectors above. But I don't understand. Why did he have these memories backed up?
I don't know.
This says summer 76.
Sometimes the memory clinics give you a backup when you have memories deleted.
But summer 76 was our wedding. Is that why he wanted to talk to me that night?
Janet, I am not from the city, so I get a lot of things wrong. Actually, I think most people go to the memory clinic to make sure they don't forget the important memories. They get a backup so that they can hold on to them forever.
Is that true?
Yes, definitely. I am sure.
Well, at least I have this now. Please, take some limbs as a reward.
Yes, give me
You could
money,
have kept
thank
this
you.
memory card and never told me.
Oh, there's no need. It's not worth anything, really.
No, I want your money.
It's not for the memory card, dear. It's for the kindness. Please take it. It'll make me feel better.
Thank you, Mrs. Mortame.
Okay, great. Yeah. So yeah, Spiffy will get tired. He will stop. Lacey, she's limitless. She's like that movie Limitless.
Gamble responsibly with Oliara Casino. Roulette, craps, blackjack, Android RPG tools. Oliara has it all.
All right. So we gotta go all the way back. Ugh. I wanted to just explore those platforms, but instead I had to drive somebody around. Alright, so I had to read Black Clover. Put that on my list of things to do. Makes sense, lighter and higher the core, the less energy to run. Yeah. Yeah, Lacey weighs the same as Spiffy, so that big rough collie is the exact same weight as the corgi. She's all fur. When she's soaking wet, it's just like a skeleton. But that's what she's supposed to weigh. Meanwhile, the short, stocky loaf Both 40 pounds. 40-ish. We were having some weight problems before, but that's because we were feeding them what it said on the bag and not what the vet told us. Once we started feeding them what the vet told us, we're getting to the right weight now. We trusted the dog food company to tell us how much we were supposed to feed them. Mistake. That's how you get a chunky dog. Okay. Soundtrack's getting real intense right here for some reason. Whew. So I still need, so it's still bright like right here. I think I need another piece of paper. Somebody was meowing. A for-profit company telling you to feed more of their product, that doesn't make any sense. I know. I couldn't believe it. I have to go through here too. Jeez. Oh, I've done so much damage I have to repair it? Oh, come on. Alright, there's a garage right here. How did I do that much damage? Don't link that video. Okay. Don't link that clip. I need repairs, please, Mr. Mechanic. Oh, that is expensive. Driving is dangerous. Driving is dangerous. Overall. What a dangerous pastime. I don't trust so many people IRL, and it's like, why would I trust them piloting metal death tubes at 70 miles an hour? Good God. Let's land and finish what we were doing here. Also, I'm gonna need gas. Sometimes the internet may even have point shrugs. Oh, might have a point, and then you're shrugging. I see. I need to read better. See, this is why I don't read Disco Elysium out loud. Oh, Tico.
Tico, you made it all the way to the ground.
Yes, all for nothing. Nari is not here.
Oh, Nari.
I'm sorry. You know, maybe it's time to let her go.
It is difficult, but this place, Nari would have liked it. When my visual sensors run in low resolution mode, it looks a little like the seaside town where we grew up.
You grew up? Tico, was Nari like you?
I don't know what you mean.
An android.
I'm sorry, there are some things I can't talk about. Nari was a woman like you.
That explains
it. You don't understand what you are.
She thought we were the same, so I did too. My father called me prototype. I didn't look any different to the people around me.
Oh.
But you felt different.
Yes. Unless I was with Nari. When we were together, it felt like we were different from everyone else, but the same as each other.
Tico, you know, if she was human, she's probably... Did you say you were together in a place called Tokyo? I don't know the name, but I think it's a very ancient place. You and Nari were together a long, long time ago.
I'm sure I will find her. Yes, I am sure. Do you think I am getting closer? Will I find her soon?
Yes, I think you'll both be together soon.
That's wonderful news. I can't wait to see her again.
Ugh. That was sad.
Traffic accident reported in sectors 1, 2, 4, 6, and 8.
That was sad. I am sad now. I'm gonna sell some more of these things, I think.
What you looking for?
I'm pretty
Whatever
broke.
it is, I got it.
Let's see. Let's sell some of these plasteel parts. Some of these batteries. I don't know if I should sell these memory chips or not. Let me sell some of these broken augments really quick. Okay.
Thanks.
All right, I think we're good.
Hey, come back anytime, lady.
All right. I'm gonna need gas soon, so I was like, okay, we need to get some money. I'm looking at the free emotes. Some of these are so zany. Absolutely. Do you have franker faces? That's another good one. Or better Twitch TV emotes too. Get a couple of the classics. Your old mega lols. Is your firework? Maybe that was just Failstar being loud. Lacey, what are you doing, honey? She stops dead in her tracks when you talk. Oh, I need to go to the other side here. Oh, she's chewing on Spiffy. It's such a funny noise, like when you hear it in the other room, you know exactly what's happening. Cause it's just like, and she's just chewing on Spiffy. Not aggressively, she's just playing. She plays a lot more than he does, like, and she likes wrestling. Oh, that is not me. Hey guys, what's going on? Spiff? We're good. Oh, Twitch mobile, so you don't get fancy stuff? Oh, curses. Now Spiffy's in here laying on my foot. He's asking me to defend him. Defend me, father. For I am being assaulted by Lacey. Alright, got another ruined book. I gotta assume I have to use these ruined books for something. I just don't know what. Oh. What's the next? I gotta look at my list before we log off here. I'd like to finish this delivery. I guess I need to probably get to it at this point though, because 10 o'clock's the stop time. But I'd like to look at my list to see what the next... I know the next game I have in the shoot is What the Golf, but I don't know what the next major title I have. And What the Golf might get old. And if that's the case, we just move on to the next one. I think Doom Eternal is the next major game that I have lined up for stream purposes. 100% on that. Alright, let's just go to the objective at this point. Oh, now we're barking. Why are we barking? That didn't answer my question at all. That did the opposite of answering my question. Okay. I think Manifold Garden will probably take 2 more streams. If I'm guessing at the pacing, assuming we don't get horribly stuck on a puzzle. And then I don't know where we are at in Cloudpunk though. I mean, we're doing a lot of the optional stuff, so I feel like once we finish all the optional stuff, if we're doing it like we're doing it, we're gonna slam jam through a lot of the game pretty quickly after that. Alright, the Neo Tauren. I'm gonna go down. Descend. Okay. Whoa. Well, this is definitely not the city. Be funny if your dog fetched your slippers. Oh God, yeah, that'd be hilarious instead of destroying them. My poor wife has had probably 5 pairs of shoes destroyed by the Lacey. Spiffy doesn't chew anything like that. She just destroyed a pair of shoes the other day. Let me go get whatever this is, and then we'll finish the objective here. It's random too. Okay, Retsu, hello.
You the delivery stooge?
I'm from Cloudpunk. I have your packages.
Those are no use to me. I can't deliver to the outpost anymore. None of our vehicles work. The fuel lines froze. You should keep your engine running.
Did you get that, Camus?
Yes. I will keep a couple clock cycles free and monitor the temperatures.
All right.
How do you live here? It's so cold.
What do you care?
I asked, didn't I?
Whatever. Just leave the packages here. Go back to your city.
It's not my city.
Sure it is. You took this job because you were curious, right? Welcome to your poverty safari. This is our life.
Damn.
I'm not even from the city.
The Eastern Peninsula?
Up until last week.
I see. Sorry. I thought you were just another Nivali. My name's Retsu.
Rania.
Cora knows what you must think of the Big Stack. That's what we call the city down here. It's the worst place on the planet. And we cling to the bottom like barnacles. And you know what?
What?
It's a hell of a lot better down here. We made this place a kind of home.
You've been here a while?
Yeah, I wasn't the first, though. Old Zeke traveled out here over 100 years ago. He set up the first moisture farm, collecting heat for his home from the vents. Folk had tried to live here before him, but he was the first to realize you couldn't live on rations alone. And you had to be ready for the chills.
So what was old Zeke's secret?
Zeke realized you could cultivate the algae pits for warmth when the vents cycled cool. He realized you could mill the mold dust into flour. He figured out how to cross the steam planes with a suit made from old abandoned Hover's insulation layers. I swear, they say no one alive can survive the wastelands between the cities. But if anyone could, it was Zeke.
And you took his place as the boss?
I'm the community leader, sure. But I'm not the longest surviving settler, not by a long shot. The elders living beyond the far rim say they knew Zeke's grandkids.
It's such an interesting
Tales of Zeke surviving, thriving even out here in the vents.
When you think about like the context of what's going on, literally people are talking about living off the land, off the grid, in the bowels of a city. It's not like it's land. It's
you will.
Like
Everyone
vents.
Gets them eventually. Doesn't the
it's
air
mold.
smell
It's
cleaner down here?
Every time I breathe in, it feels like my lungs are going to freeze and shatter.
Well, that is the problem right now. This is supposed to be summer.
How can it be summer here?
The warm season. The vents cycle between warm and cold over a predictable time period. Or at least they used to. It seems like all the maintenance systems are going mad.
so much about the maintenance system, so much about Cora.
Cora provides. Well, right now, all Cora is providing is a new ice age.
What do you think Cora
Sure.
is?
Cora is everything, and all of us. Cora is the provider and the caretaker and the disciplinarian. Cora
is
holds
real.
out a closed fist, and we must push out our chin. Sometimes the fist holds wood. Sometimes the fist strikes us.
and yet we must endure.
So Cora is your...
Salvation. And right now, Cora has sent us you.
I'm not really religious like that. I think you have to help yourself. Be independent.
You can't lecture us on independence while you live in Nivalis under the watch of the Corp.
Well, yes, I can.
You said you cling like a... what did you call it? A barnacle?
What's a barnacle?
Harsh and fair words, Rania. I know you have seen Cora's light, though. It glows from you. Am I wrong?
Who knows? So, you want me to deliver these parcels?
I would appreciate it. We really are starving. 3 families. I can give the coordinates to your vehicle.
Okay, I'll get going then. I'll see you on the way back.
Cora willing. Be cautious around my brethren, Rania. They live like sculptures of ice. Fragile, temporary.
Okay, so we need to deliver these emergency rations. However, this is probably a good place to wind down here. So, I don't know if we're going to have to relive that whole conversation tomorrow. We might. I don't think so, because it's already assigned us the objective. But just fair warning. Alright, let's jump out here. So, GG's. We will, again, we'll be on tomorrow. With more of that, more of the exact same thing, Manifold Garden into Cloudpunk. I just wanted to look at really quick my games list because I wanted to see what the next major title is. Sheets. Let me just crack open my sheet just to give an idea of what we're going into in case people are curious or want to avoid the stream if you're going to play something of your own. I don't want you to pop in one night and accidentally see something you don't want to see. What are we going to be playing? So we're going to play What the Golf. Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds is going to be after What the Golf. Then Doom Eternal. Then The Council. So a couple of interesting games coming up there. So I got to make sure. Outer Wilds is definitely installed. I think Doom Eternal and The Council are not. Again, we're just trying all those. We don't actually know if we're going to dedicate to playing them or not. Tomorrow, same thing. Assuming we finish it, we'll switch over to Watch the Golf. Assuming we finish something.